we're on the same level. Like I'm not, you know, some greater person because I might have more subscribers than them. Hi, I'm Nicole and I'm with The Green Room. So normally my video ideas are kind of like, it's usually my friends and I just talking, and we're like, wouldn't it be ridiculous if you did X, Y, or Z? And then I usually end up doing those things. But also, a lot of it has come from TikTok recently. So like I've just kind of been pulling ideas. Like I did a video like dressing up as sexy Dr. Phil for like Halloween. Like that's completely an idea inspired from TikTok, or like me even showing my favorite TikTok videos. Yeah, so I just kind of pull from like my favorite creators or something that I see online that I kind of want to recreate, and then I kind of just either jot them down in like my notebook that I have, and I keep those ideas for like a mood when I'm feeling like doing that video that day. And yeah, that's really it. I don't write any of my videos. I've tried to do that in the past, and like usually I don't like how the videos end up, so I just kind of go like off the fly for most of them. Like I have the idea built around it and like how I want to set everything up, but then like as soon as I turn the camera on, it's like whatever kind of comes out of my mouth kind of just happens. I think the reason that I choose to be so open is because some of the topics that I talk about, I never saw like my favorite creators making out on the internet, and I wanted somebody to talk about them. Like some things are just kind of very niche. Like I've made a video about like my chronic pain illness, and I've never ever seen anyone my age make a video like that, and I kind of wish like growing up that I had a video like that to look back on and be able to like relate to that person. And also sometimes I just post them because I like to add like honesty like within every video, like kind of have like a serious moment with a little bit in each video. But also because I feel like YouTube can be so saturated with content that's just kind of like strictly entertainment, or kind of like people's personalities maybe not shining through, and it's just like whatever the concept of that video is coming to life. And I kind of want to be able for people to actually feel like I'm their friend that they're talking to, like there is a person behind the entire video title. Like there is someone, there's a personality, and there's like real experience behind it, if that makes sense. So I think it's definitely benefited me in the sense that people feel like I'm a person that can be relatable, or that they can feel connected to in some sort of way. I've gotten a lot of nice people who have like wrote to me that they're like, wow, your content has either helped me, or wow, I've never seen somebody talk about this and I'm going through the same exact thing. So I think that's benefited me in that sense, that I feel like I have a closer connection with my community and my subscribers and the people who watch me, because they feel like we're on the same level. Like I'm not, you know, some greater person because I might have more subscribers than them. It's just strictly we're on the same even playing field. And I think maybe it's kind of not been so positive for me in the sense that some of the topics are very niche, so maybe people aren't seeing them as much sometimes, because like I said, some of them are so niche. Like I'm not expecting for the videos like of me being honest to be, you know, blowing up or anything, but I can definitely see how like me being vulnerable and a large amount of people seeing that, how that could be negative. So personally, I kind of like that the videos that I'm like extremely honest, that it's a smaller group of people. It feels more like a community in that sense. I think that especially recently in the past few months, all of my friends and like my family and the people in my life are like very, very supportive of me doing YouTube and everything, but it's not the topic of conversation when I am with them like in person. I don't really like, I like to separate those two things kind of. Like we can talk about those things, but I feel like there's definitely more to me than just like me making YouTube videos. So like when I'm spending time with my loved ones, I try not to talk about it. but I do try to like draw a line where nowadays I don't really post as much personal things on like my Instagram as I used to. I'm kind of careful about like local stuff that I post on my Instagram. Like I never had to really worry about that, but now I recognize like on Twitter and Instagram I probably shouldn't be saying like the exact place where I am or like where I live and everything like that. And that's just not something that I've had to really worry about before. So I kind of like am more private now on the internet more so. I wish I knew that people are not gonna be nice forever. I think that I definitely got very lucky in the beginning that like all my comments were like super positive and that people were super duper sweet, and like that case still stands. Like people are super positive and still so sweet and nice, but I think there was like a certain point where I guess hate comments started to come in. So I wish I would have known that it's not always gonna be like 100% positive and then just like a few dribbles of negative comments. Like now it's like coming in, but I've like learned to not let that get to me. I've learned to like not take it personal and just kind of laugh at it. But I wish that I would have like told Nicole a few months ago like, hey, enjoy it while it lasts, because it's not gonna be like that forever. Yeah, so I've been starting to talk about it a little bit more on my YouTube channel now, and a lot of people are finding out about it, but I speak Polish and that's my first language, and so I'm a first generation American, so I'm the firstborn out of my entire family to be born in America. My mom's from Poland and my dad is from Iran, so I came from like a multicultural home and Polish was my first language, but that's something that a lot of people are finding out, but that's probably just like the coolest thing about me.
Like, can you say something, you know, in Polish?
Yeah, I could say that this was the green room.
Awesome.
Okay.
Go right.
I'm Nicole i to było zielony pokój.
Beautiful. Okay, that's all the questions that I had. So thank you so much for hopping on an interview.
Thank you.